And I just, you know what? There's so much this tool has. I just remembered that you could even do online gift cards. So we are trying to learn how to make it, one, easier for you, but two, just easier for your clients, especially if you have a lot of competition in your area. This is something where you can actually stand out from. This was the number one thing I looked into, having the right CRM, because why invest so much time, energy into a tool, having all the information into it just to change it 5 months later because you actually started to grow? This is a tool that tracks everything for us. And it's very easy to use. You wouldn't need a tool to do all your marketing or email campaign. This tool does it for you. Oh, so you're saying if I do one ceramic coating, it almost pays for this tool to have for a whole year. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode where we talk about everything in regards to detailing, but more specifically about business, how to grow, how to scale your detailing business to become the entrepreneur that you've always wanted to be. My name is JJ Vola, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the number one tool every detailer should have. Actually, let me rephrase that. Every detailer that owns a business should have. Why? Because it's important. And I want you to think about, what tool am I talking about, especially if it's related to business. But before we get into it, I just want to say you are doing a fantastic job. Some people will not pat you on the back the way you deserve. I want you to know detailing is a very difficult job. To be the person to show up for your customers all the damn time, happy, go lucky, and over delivering on your detailing so that way the customers don't get disappointed. I want to be the person, if you haven't heard it today, if you haven't heard it this week or this month, because sometimes it's hard to get that from the people that you love. But I want to say that you are killing it. I know it's difficult. I know there's things that you are doing that you don't even know if it's the right thing for your business, if it's the right thing for yourself. Because at the end of the day, I understand we all have obligations, financial obligations that we have to attend to. It sucks. It sucks to have these things that we have to work so hard for, to feel like we're not getting ahead, to feel like there's always just a struggle finding new clients, detailing the same clients' cars over and over again. Like, there are struggles to this industry. There are difficulties in this industry that people don't even consider before getting into it. And people would be a lot more successful in being a business that owns a detailing business if they had the right knowledge and tools. And that's why you're here. So I want to say I am grateful that you clicked onto this episode, and I hope you get like some sort of value from this and understand that there are ways of leveling up. It's just having the right tools. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about. So if you get any value out of this episode, or you feel like the tools that I'm trying to provide you have some sort of insights on how they build your business in a shorter time, then please do me a favor. I really would appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, because you know there's going to be more value about business information related to detailers. So why not hit the subscribe button and let's join a community of like-minded detailers. Reach out to me. Feel free to ask me any questions that you have about your business, because quite honestly, I want to see you succeed. Your success is my success. Why? Because there's people out there that want to become detailers, that want to have a detailing business, but don't know where to start. And you are the person that's going to pave that road for them, that it is still doable, that people still can grow becoming a detailer, that it's not oversaturated, that there's a lot of work to go around. So without further ado, please, I appreciate the love and support. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's talk about the number one tool every detailer should have, because I know you've been thinking about it. You probably already know what that tool is. And I'm going to correct you by saying having the proper and the right CRM system for your business over having the best power washer, the best vacuum, the best detailing brushes, because none of that crap actually matters, right? We all can see that you can detail a car with less than $500 worth of stuff. So that's actually what's not important. What's important is if we're thinking long-term for our business, if we want to see a vision where it's past just detailing one car a day or making this feel like it's some sort of hobby on the weekends, detailing your friends and family's vehicles, then Having the right CRM system will hold all your customers' information, track all of your invoices, whether it's expenses or your invoices that customers are paying, maybe managing all of your employees, whether you're a mobile detailer or you aspire to have some sort of brick and mortar shop, or maybe you're already there with a shop, like having a tool that has everything in one place. So you don't have to go back and refer to everything. You don't have to go and look at your Google Calendar, then go to your QuickBooks. So what tool is this? And when I took over the operations of Hayes Detail, this was the number one thing I looked into, having the right CRM. Because why invest so much time, energy into a tool, having all the information into it just to change it 5 months later because you actually started to grow? Like, there are CRM systems that are only meant for mobile purpose. So how is that beneficial to you if you see a vision in the future of having a shop? So let's take some time to educate yourself, because you're the business owner. You need to find out what tools work best for your business so you can get to where you need to be. Now, that tool that I used, and I called Jobber, I called Alt like Field, I looked at Monday. There's so many CRM systems that it's overwhelming. But there was one that caught my eye. Why? Because it was specific to automotive detailers, tinters, PPF, people who just have mobile or small service-based businesses. And that software is called OrbisX. And I want to start off by saying this podcast is not sponsored or affiliated whatsoever with OrbisX. This is a tool that I found personally that I said, you know what? This is what I want to use because it sounds like everything else just does not compare, especially where we want to go with our business. And I had the opportunity to talk to the people who developed OrbisX, people who are educated about it, and I learned a lot. Because when I got information from these other CRM systems that they couldn't answer, then guess what? That answers some of my questions. This is not a tool that allows me to grow. So please get a chance to review OrbisX. This is something where it has my calendar, it shows all my customers, it holds all of my amount owing in case there's a customer who couldn't pay, or maybe we have all of our fleet customers on it, or all the city vehicles that we detail. Like, this is a tool that tracks everything for us, and it's very easy to use. You know, some people would say it's a complex tool. Yeah, maybe if you're not educated with computers, then that's the first step. Right? If you're not using computers daily, these are tools that were built to make life easier. So how are you utilizing these tools? Well, there's already AI in the midst of all this. So if you don't understand computers, then you're not going to understand AI, which could be a valuable tool for your business to grow, which we're going to talk about in later podcasts. But a CRM system that is going to go where you want to go is only the best tool. And think about it. If you can think about this for 1 second, if a power washer in your van or your shop, whatever, costs you $500 to $1,000 because you wanted a good one that can actually wash cars and have good pressure, and you see the value in having a strong power washer, then why don't you see the value in a tool that can hold all of the information that you would ever need? Like, you wouldn't even need QuickBooks to manage your expenses. This tool does it all. You wouldn't need a separate tool to manage your employees. This does it as well. You wouldn't need a tool to do all your marketing or email campaign. This tool does it for you. So take a chance after this podcast to go and look at OrbisX and how it could benefit you and your business. I understand some people can't justify spending $100 USD a month because that's a huge subscription. I get it. But if you're telling me that you have a Netflix subscription, an Amazon subscription, a Amazon Prime or whatever subscription, gym subscription, is more valuable than your business, well, I hate to tell you, you are not going to get to where you want to be in the time that you think that you're going to get there, because this is a financial investment that's going to make your life easier. I see the benefit. I don't have to think about, oh, shoot, that person owes me $100. Oh, shoot. This tool sends out like thousands of emails a year to my clients to ensure, one, that they had the greatest experience, two, that they're actually going to show up on their appointment because it sends them a confirmation email the day before. Like, why wouldn't you want a tool that actually works for you? And the best part about this tool is that it actually has an integrated online booking form that you could make look aesthetically pleasing to your clients to show that you're a professional business. So you could even not even have a whole van, a whole setup. You could just present yourself well to your clients because it's easy to navigate through their booking form, and then it can go automatically onto your computer with the name, with the service, and the time. Why don't you want to make it simpler for yourself and your clients? I get it. I understand the issue. The issue is that you are a small business and every dollar counts. So sometimes thinking about making a $100 investment can be a little overwhelming, especially if it's monthly. $1,200 a year. That's a lot of money. Okay, so if we were to break it down, $1,200 a year, how many details is that? Let's think about what you charge for your clients. Is your average sale ratio $150? Okay, so you need to basically get around like 6 or 7 details to pay it off. Or maybe your ceramic coating is $1,000. Oh, so you're saying if I do one ceramic coating, it almost pays for this tool to have for a whole year. Okay. But you could also just reach out to me and say, hey, JJ, I think this tool is going to benefit me and my business. Could I please get the 90-day free trial that you're offering people? I would really like to give it a go and see if this is something that would benefit my tool. Yeah, that's an option too. You could reach out to me and say, hey, JJ, I'd love to get that link from you because this is something I want. I think you're actually telling me this is a tool that I need to have. Perfect. Guess what? Here you go. I hope you have a fun time learning about it because this, if done properly for your business, like actually using all the tools that it has, your business could be on self-automated pilot. Like you wouldn't even have to have a sales representative. You wouldn't have to be the guy picking up the phone all the time. Your customers can get their questions answered. Why? Because you have a clean website, because you have a clean booking form, and that they understand everything. So we are trying to learn how to make it, one, easier for you, but two, just easier for your clients, especially if you have a lot of competition in your area. This is something where you can actually stand out from, because based on what I see, and I do a lot of research based on other detailers and how they market themselves, it gets so confusing, especially when these guys go from like a smart car to a dually truck. Like there's all these different size prices. There's all these different services that people offer, in and out, out only, in only. Like, why can't we simplify it for clients? Customers need it to be simple in order for them to make a decision. Let's think about the last time you went to a restaurant that had a menu that was like 10 pages long and you thought you knew what you wanted, but then all of a sudden you get to the end, you realize, wow, I actually want 5 different things and now I have to decide between these 5. Like, we have to figure out how to make it simple, and OrbisX does that. It follow-ups with your client, says, hey, you have an appointment in 1 week. Hey, you have an appointment tomorrow. Are you coming? Yes or no? Okay, after the appointment's done, hey, we just want to reach out to you and say, how is your service with us? Are you completely satisfied? Would you be open to giving us a Google review? So it just happens for you. It's all based on AI and technology that's available in today's world, but we're not seizing these opportunities as tools. We don't look at them as tools. If done correctly, you could even use this as a way to upsell your clients in advance. If you have services that you offer, but you don't promote them, but you want to just quickly slide it to your customers as a little nudge and say, hey, these are other services that you might be interested in, so you can make the most out of your detail. Well, don't you think it gives your customers just something to think about before you show up? And the cool part is they could actually go a little finger happy and start clicking things automatically because they're like, yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, I do want to look through my windshield a little bit better. Oh, my paint is looking a little rough. Come on. So tools for your business. are important. Having the right tools will get you to where you want to be, but this is why having the right CRM system, and in case nobody knows what CRM stands for, customer relationship management. This is what it's about. Holding a software that has all of your customers' information plus some to navigate how to make decisions based on each individual customers makes it easier. Especially if you have a customer, you know it's a returning client. You get to now go to them and say, hey, Bill, thank you so much again for using this. We really appreciate that. I noticed last time you got the gold package, which was $350. Would you be open to going with the same package today? I just noticed you clicked on the silver package, which is not the same as last time. Like, you get to track this stuff. You get to have easier conversations. You get to make it seem like you are giving the customer's number one interest in mind and making suggestions based on the information that you know. Sure, their first year is simply about just getting your information in place. Understand, like, take a time every month to go through and look at your insights and your reports on your business. You'll find out very quickly where you need to improve. It'll tell you, like, if you're actually using it, tracking every single thing, right? We're not taking all the cash from your customers, because we all know that's a short-term win. We want the long-term success that you're looking for. So if you were to track every single dollar and you were to look at your reports monthly and commit to yourself, say the last day or the first day of every month, you're going to look at what happened the previous month. And you build from there. So that way, a year from now, your anniversary, then you have something to go off of. You have a tool that just generated all this information for you over a whole year's worth. Now you have customers' contact information, their email, and now we can start having fun with marketing, with following up, with, hey, happy Father's Day. Hey, happy Mother's Day. Merry Christmas. There's an opportunity. And I just, you know what? There's so much this tool has. I just remembered that you could even do online gift cards. Like, I just did a Father's Day promotion for people to buy gift cards for their dads, or a dad that they were thinking of, to get their car cleaned. Why? Because this tool offers it to make it easy for your clients to do so. They put in their information. They put in the person that they're buying the gift card for, and they select the amount. Like, you could not make it easier for clients to give you their money and take it and then run with it. Like, like, not physically, obviously, because they want to make sure that you follow through on the detail. But when times are slow, like the New Year's or the early first 2-3 months, we can use this tool as an opportunity to still generate money, even if you're not detailing. So I'd really advise you to please take some time. If you maybe you have a CRM system already, maybe you're using something like QuickBooks or something with Google, or you're using an Excel spreadsheet, or maybe your phone. I don't know. I've seen some people start putting all the customers' contacts in their phone. But how do we track this? How do we manage your business if it's not easy to manage? So there's our tools that are out there that can make it easier for you, but they also understand that they've made it easier for you. So yeah, spending $100 a month every single month until your business is flourishing and operating, this is a cost that you need to endure monthly. Because what you don't understand is the people who had to go get loans from banks, who had to borrow money from people, who had to believe in themselves in going to go get a brick and mortar store, setting up, presenting themselves well before they even get a single dollar. The amount of investments they had to make just to get to that point before they see their first customer in some businesses is actually unbelievable. You're smart. You decided, no, I want to build a business that is slow or like low overhead costs, high return, and I can grow into it. Absolutely. That's the way to do it. But if we don't have the tools that gets us to where we want to be, well, then you're going to be pretty stagnant. You're going to wonder why you're not getting better. You're not going to have anything to refer to. You're not going to have a tool that communicates to your customers and see how they're doing and how their service was. And then all of a sudden, you're going to get a 1-star Google review. You see what I'm saying? So having a right tool in place, and I really want to thank OrbisX, because during my whole experience with OrbisX, like any issues that I had, or maybe there's a coding issue specifically to my account, whatever, I could simply just connect to them in a matter of like hours. They have the issue resolved. Like they put so much energy and care into each and every individual client. It's absurd. I've never had this type of customer service support from any CRM system. And I've been in car sales. I've learned issues with technology. I understand things can happen. They go and reset something and maybe there's a bug. It didn't go as proper. Or maybe there's an over demand in the system. I understand how it works. But these people are willing to take care of their clients. So just, you know what, go on a call with them, see if this is a tool for you, or if you want some more advice from me. I'm not their sales rep. So please don't come to me and think that I know everything, because I'm still learning things about this tool after 2 years of using it. But all I know is I don't need to continue to go and search or find another tool. Yes, it took time for me to learn this tool because it is overwhelming with when you build a booking form and then you want to do an email campaign and you want to use your calendar and you want to do all your expenses. I get it. Technology is not sometimes the easiest thing to learn. I understand. But if there's something that matters to you and you care about your business succeeding, then guess what? You should care about learning these things for yourself. If not, you're just going to waste your money paying for someone else to build your business, which in my opinion is not the right investment. You should build your business on how you see it and educate yourself. I understand most detailers are great detailers and that's where it stands, but I want to try to focus your energy on other areas that could benefit you and your business, okay? So without further ado, that's this episode. Give OrbisX a shot if you're looking for a CRM system. Try their free trial. I know they offer 30 days on their website, but if you listen to this episode and you really want to try for 3 months, 90 days, please reach out to me. I do offer a free coaching call. So if you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, please reach out. I would love to discuss specifically about your business because there's nothing more I enjoy than talking about business and seeing you succeed. So without further ado, I love the support. I appreciate you being here throughout this whole episode. Hit that like, hit that follow, hit the subscribe, and we're going to see you in next week's episode. And I look forward to that one, and you should too, because we're going to talk more about how to grow your business. Thank you, and have a great day. Go kill it.